We're at Bone Lake this morning, and today we're going to spend some time using the Wacky worm. If you're not familiar with the Wacky worm, it's a Senko worm, usually 4 to 5 inches in length, a real small hook. I've been using a drop shot hook and working pretty well. If you're not familiar with the Senko, it's just this 4 to 5 inch worm, and these little rubber bands, you can see this black rubber band that's in the middle, and nothing fancy, just going inside of that rubber band. And what it's going to do is it's going to be a really slow sink. And you can see this thing, this is like wings flapping, and the bass just can't take it. So there's a couple different ways that you can fish the Wacky worm. One of the most popular, I would say, is you throw it out there, let it sink for a little bit, and you start popping it back to you. Pop, pop. And you can see I've got still slack line, and I'm watching it. Pop, pop. I'm just gonna let it sink. It's flapping. Usually after 3 to 5 pops, if I don't get anything, I reel it back in. So I'm just searching water, and we can use that as coverage. Another way I like to throw the Wacky worm is I'll throw it out there and I really let it sit and I let it soak. And right now, I'm gonna give it some extra line, and I really haven't touched it at all. 5, 10 seconds. I'm just gonna slowly try to feel it. And every once in a while, even before you feel the worm itself in the water, you'll feel a peck, peck, peck. Thing is, you don't know if it's a panfish or if it's your big bass, because I try to reel into it first. I really want the confidence before I hook set that the fish is there. And I should almost feel those pecks or feel the bite the whole way through. All right, and the third way I like to throw the Wacky worm, I'll do a quick crank and let it sit. Quick crank and let it sit. So let's see what that looks like. I'm just gonna let it sit out there. Slowly let it fall down. Gonna lift up that light line. You can see the slack. And I'm just gonna crank. Lift up that line. Crank. Lift up that light line. Crank. Do this 3 to 5 times. Cover some area. And bring it back in. And that's it. That's my top 3 ways that I like to fish the Wacky worm. So let's get to it. I'm gonna show you how we do this. A little rock bass. And the Wacky worm will catch everything. Water temperatures right here are about 60 degrees this morning. It's gonna warm up. It's about 40 degrees. Should get up to about 60. It's gonna be a calm day. Wind-wise, we're only supposed to get up to 5 miles per hour. We've had a tough year this year, a lot of cold fronts and a lot of wind that we've had to work through. All right, so this is a perfect time for me to show you how I installed the Wacky worm ring. Inside the pliers, I have all my rubber band circles. You can see they're very small. They will come in different colors. I've got black and clear. And then what you'll do is you put your circle rubber band on the install device. And then you'll open it. And then what you can do is slide in the worm. And it's going in very nicely, and line it up to exactly where you want it. More in the center, you can see that spot without the ripples. That's where I want it. And I just roll the rubber band circle onto it. And I've got my Wacky worm all set up. At this point, there's a drop shot hook already on my line. I'm using 8-pound Seagar Invisix. We have it on a BFS bait caster. A lot of times I just like to have my tip up and I'm watching the line in the water, and it'll just bounce. It'll go straight when you haven't done anything. Or oftentimes you'll feel peck, peck, peck. You can really feel it. Even if you don't have a tight line, you can feel that vibration that occurs. You know, I always thought you had to have a tight line. Yeah, we're on fire with rock bass. Hey, there's a largemouth bass. Biggest one of the day there. A little bit of a nicer one. Not huge. There we go. Maybe 12 inches. Sure, we're not getting the size we're looking for, but this is fun. You know, soon enough the big dog will come through. He's a better fish. Yeah, he's got that 12 inches or so. Not huge, but probably the biggest one of the day. Nothing huge, a little 10-incher. It's beautiful. Oh, we lost him. Hopefully a better fish. There's a better fish on the wacky worm. Decent. He got it on the fall. Rock bass. Decent one. I think it's the biggest of the day. Yeah, nice. Beautiful fish. The wacky worm delivers. Nice. Let's go get more. Little 10-inch. We're in the crappie hole. Nice crappie.